Okay, we go live. Should we go live now? Go live, guys. Pontiff TV. Sound check, Arch. Sound check. Sound check. Pontiff TV. Pontiff. Pontiff. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey, guys. It's your Pontiff here. And I'm coming to you live. That's right, live. And I gotta tell you guys, this is the place to be. We're inviting the Blue Shirt Buddha. I got ABC. We're just sending the invites out now. They're all getting the invites. It's all happening. This is the way it goes, guys. So I'd like to invite them all on the show. And yeah, this is the way it goes. What can I tell you? I backed out of a deal. I almost had my 5127 sold. I backed out. It was just too hard. The guy's in America. I don't know when they're resuming flights. He wants to pay a little bit off at a time. And NATO, $3. Hello, Mr. Tambourine Man. Today, guys, I want to say a special thank you. Stephen Brooks. Stephen Brooks bought this for me a number of years ago. I am savoring that whiskey. I've been drinking that a little bit. And I want to say a very special thank you to Rourke Malcolm. Rourke Malcolm. Rourke Malcolm. That's right, Rourke Malcolm. Delwinnie 15. And also Jeremy Mears. That was a good scotch. Anyhow, guys, I backed out of the deal. Why did I back out? Well, it's because it's too hard. He's in America. He wants to pay a little bit off. I don't know when this COVID thing will be flying again. We got to meet in Singapore, so I got to pay for a ticket to Singapore. I got so many hassles. It's just not worth my while.
Quick, whisk, my check. Whisk my check.
Beautiful. And I'm wearing the 5127. I was going to sell it, but I
Look
backed
how
out
tiny.
of the deal.
Put it back up. Look how little and homosexual it looks.
Only you can use that word.
That's a manly watch right there.
I'm proud to be gay. You know that?
Proud to be an American. At least
Speaking
I know
of
I'm gay.
we've got our friend Showcase watches on and Blue Shirt Buddha. How are you guys?
Hello, gentlemen.
Guys, I backed out of a deal. I had a guy who wanted to buy my 5127, but he's in America.
America.
We had to catch up in Singapore. I don't know when COVID restrictions are going. And I said, look, you know what?
UPS it. The Chicago Mafia will take care of you. I am your man on the street. I got you.
And I just said, man, buy one from European Watches in Boston, Massachusetts. They had one for $19,900. I was selling mine for $17,500, but mine didn't have full papers. So that's probably, I reckon that's worth $1,500. A ticket. It's just, hello, Clive! Judas! Hello, Judas!
Hello, Punk.
Man,
Super chat. Hello, Punk. And
hello, Clive!
Manza.
Archie, hold on. I'm grading the Pontiff. Do you mind?
Malik Diamond, $5. Laugh out loud, Mark. What do you drink? Drink of choice. Everyone, Archie, get a drink.
Well, let's see. There's a few things that I like. I like bourbon. I like an old fashioned. I really like a Negroni. I like gin.
Negroni, that's an Italian drink.
Oh, it's so nice. That's
you know where I learned about Negronis?
Where?
The Sopranos.
Really? I never noticed that, but it's quite nice.
Are you a Sopranos fan?
Love the Sopranos. Tony had a date.
Do you remember when the guy who liked the trains was talking about
Yes.
buying that train set for $3,000,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Yes, sipping a Negroni at Penn's da 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 in the car in the train, right?"
Insane.
And then the hitman comes in and shoots him. Remember that scene?
I don't. I can. But I'm about due for a rewatch of.
Do you know who had a really awesome train collection?
Who?
Herman Goering.
Congratulations, by the way, Mark. I saw on Facebook that the new book.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, that's right. I forgot. Make me big, Archie.
Yes.
Make me, Archie. Make me engorged and large. Here it is.
Wow! 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 Da-da-da-da!
It's
I
heavy,
saw you.
know.
I saw you even took pictures of the UPS guy.
I did. I'm sentimental. So I had
Yeah,
the
man, good
UPS
on
guy
you.
unloading it. Yeah.
Hell to the Pontiff.
As
show you
one
my-
author to the next author, it's hard writing
Yeah.
these things.
Yes,
you know?
$10. Magnanza. It's blood, sweat, and tears went into luxury.
MJT,
The lab.
$10. Blue Steel Sub, Sky Dweller Oyster Flex, GMT2 Coke, Hulk New Case and Movement, Explorer 240, Sub No Date Gone, Gold Daytonas with ceramic bezels. Heard it here first.
Beazle.
It doesn't matter because nobody will be able to get one.
What does the Pontiff think?
Arch?
I'm still
Mark,
rooting
no,
for
Mark,
a two-tone
Mark.
Explorer 2.
Sorry, I was talking to Mark.
Archie, Clyde, have you not seen my, my name, the name that is right under my picture? What does it say, Clyde? Can't you read it?
No, I can't see anything. It says the Pontiff, I think.
It says the Pontiff's loyal servant. There we
Uh-huh.
have it. Yes, that's me.
Uh-huh.
So,
I see.
I thought the world had imploded. I saw the Pontiff on the Cliver show.
I know.
Yes!
Right.
Yes!
No.
free.
You
I
saw
was
seven.
shocked.
You saw the outgoing and the incoming.
Clyde, how much did you pay him? Bagnanza.
I was just sitting there smack jawed as much. Yeah.
Dangling Wang, $2. Will be buying the book. Will use to beat Gardener. Will use it to beat Gardener.
Or line bird cages or, wrapped fish. There's lots of
It
things that you
doesn't
can do.
matter.
Doesn't
As long as
matter.
you buy it,
Just
it
buy
doesn't
that.
matter.
Yeah.
That's two things that's said in every single one of Archie Luxury's videos. One, every man needs a Rolex, and two, Archie doesn't do shit for free. He doesn't own a Rolex, and he's been on the Cliver's channel for free.
Exactly.
That's right.
Might be time to replace them, Clyde.
Oh, we have replaced them. That's true.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
I
deal
gotta
with
tell
this.
you, I backed out of the deal. I think it's too hard to do. He was in America. We don't know when COVID restrictions. It's just too hard. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather own this fully than half sold it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
I mean,
you're
there-
stuck with 6 identical Pateks.
Well, I like to say this is an investment. I don't think it's a bad thing to be stuck with.
There is this thing called FedEx.
It's like having a nympho supermodel girlfriend. Is that really a bad thing to be stuck with?
Well,
I'll tell
you
one
wouldn't.
thing
You
you don't want
certainly
to be
wouldn't
stuck
know.
with is an angry doctor.
She's got scalpels and she knows how to use them. She might have stitched
Are you drinking booze in one hand and coffee in the other?
coffee
Yes.
for closers.
It's called a
Count.
Irish whiskey.
Irish
One count
coffee.
reps.
Irish
Yeah.
cream. Irish cream.
Bagnanza.
Super chat.
Here we go. Malik, Diamond, $5. Clive, blue shirt. What do you drink? Also, Archie, Dan Murphy's is out of stock or everything. What the F me D?
Clyde drinks cream soda. That's it. Bagnanza,
Dan
$20.
And I'm-
Jamie, why? Clive doesn't drink. He drinks soda water. And Marky, he drinks anything that's kind of a little bit exotic. Jamie White, $20. What's a good timepiece for surviving my first heart attack? Budget is around 10. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
10 will-
Jamie,
10
be careful, man. Stop the smoking. Stop drinking.
10 will give you another heart attack.
I tell you what. You know what I would reckon to surviving a heart attack? I reckon you need a Milgauss so it doesn't interfere with the pacemaker. Milgauss!
Or maybe,
Well,
yeah, good point.
actually, Archie's going to avoid that anyway because, as Billy Joel once said,
Bagnanza.
working too hard will give you a heart attack. Yak, 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 yak.
And Malik, I drink Guinness. That's my preferred drink.
Oh my!
Super chat.
Personally, I'm anything that's free.
We're gonna get you some tequila, get you really messed up.
Here we go. NATO, $3. We'll be seeing a 42 mil Submariner.
41.
41. Apparently 41. That's the rumor. 41.
That's
Would you
what
like to see? Yeah, you want to see pictures? I got pictures. Who wants to see pictures? All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
definitely.
All right, hold on. Here we
Archie, can you make Mark full screen?
go.
Yes, we can.
Archie.
We could-
Can you make Mark bigger? Can you fluff Mark a little bit?
Okay, so the first thing that you're going to see here is
Da-da-da-da!
look at the reshaped lugs, and that is a green bezel. That's a green bezel. So this
Green
is
Bezel.
if this is correct, if this is real, this is a ceramic Kermit 41 millimeters slimmed down, not so super case.
Huh.
And
Wow.
hold on, we're not done yet. Here it is in precious metal. Look at those lugs.
Wow!
Yeah, that would be a gold Kermit.
Would
Now,
you want the old one or the new one, Mark?
I want, and I am getting
Anyone.
No, I'm getting the gold 40 millimeter bluesy, which may or may not be discontinued. We don't even know if there's going to be a blue one yet. If I'm lucky, I've gotten the last 40 millimeter gold bluesy on Earth.
Where did you get these pictures from?
I can't disclose my people have just basically emailed them to me. So
what?
Yeah.
This hasn't come from Moneypenny.
no, these have not.
I find it very. I tell you what, man. I think it's got legs.
So exciting.
Man.
It's got legs.
I want-
This has got legs. Very exciting. Very exciting.
I've
Congratulations.
decided, by the way, guys. You know something seriously?
Oh, you know what's really fun? Watch this. There's two of them now.
There you go.
I know.
Wow, Mark. Can you please send me the new one? I will.
Yes.
And Mark, can I ask you a
I
small
will.
favor?
I shall. Go right ahead. Should
Could
I
you
throw a
please
Rolex
make
in
an intro plugging your book profusely and
only
plugging-
if you use that outro that I gave you from Clyde.
Okay, I will do that. Please,
Okay,
can you make
good.
one for me?
Yeah,
'Cause
of
everyone
course.
loved you.
You bet. We'll do it.
Okay,
Let's
and
do
I'll
it.
plug your book. Plug
Okay.
your book. Plug your book.
Thank you. We'll do.
Okay, beautiful. I gotta tell you guys.
Super chat.
I've realized something, Clive and
Mm.
Mark and
Mhm.
everyone there.
Do you love us? You know this?
No, I had an epiphany over the weekend, over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to share it with you people, okay?
You're becoming a lesbian?
Okay, 31-year-old guy
Uh-huh.
just entered into a new relationship with this Skippy woman, Aussie woman.
What's a Skippy woman?
It's a
Skippy.
Caucasian woman, okay? Non-Asian, okay? Non-Asian and non-black, okay? Because I only like exotics. I only go for exotics. Indian, African American, Asians, Middle Eastern. I only go for exotics. I don't go for Skippies, okay? Skippies are
Wasn't Skippy a
Anglo-Saxon.
bush kangaroo?
Yeah, it's just the term Skippies. They're
Big
called
man's a
Skippies.
$10.
Gun gluten, $10. Mark, get the Daytona. That's the rose gold Daytona with rainbow diamonds.
Oh,
Not hating.
It's 100,000.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know how much that is?
It's gorgeous, but it's 100.
Anyhow, guys, I want to tell you this. I come to a premonition. I've worked it all out. You know something, guys? We're not going to live forever.
Really?
We only have a certain amount of time.
Which of us do you think will go first? We need a death pool on this.
Actually,
on
you
this.
know something? You know who made this bet? Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, and Evel Knievel.
Well, Elvis
and
won
Dean
first.
Martin.
Elvis won first.
You know who the last to go was?
Frank.
Evel Knievel.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Evil
is that right?
Knievel, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and there's this stunt guy, the guy who jumps over. The stunt guy. He lived longer.
What's going to go first? Clyde's cholesterol or Archie's liver?
I gotta tell you guys. Let me tell you this. Anyhow, I've worked it out. Okay.
What's
Seriously,
that?
guys, the meaning of life. Couple nice luxury goods, whatever that is. You could be guns, it could be some watches, it could be a nice car, whatever makes you happy, right?
Wine, women, and song.
And you want a fook every day. That's it. That's what happiness is. This is the meaning of life, guys. A fook every day. That's it. That is it. Whether you're gay, lesbian, or straight, you just need a fook every day. Does that make sense?
How you doing in that regard? How's that going for you?
Look, I gotta tell you, I'm actually looking out. I've
Can you not see his biceps on his right arm?
ha ha! Yes, sirree. I gotta be honest with you, man. Seriously?
I just got that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be very happy. I'm very happy, man. I got out of a bad relationship. I dodged a bullet. And I just want to tell you, man, I'm really grateful to have got out of that with my suitcases intact.
Uh-huh.
I got to tell you guys, seriously, life is very tough. You need to work this baby out, guys. You need to understand.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
I don't
Do
know.
you really think that every day? I don't know.
You betcha. You bet your goddamn ass it is. You ask the Catholics about that.
At least a little squeeze, James. Just a little squeeze, if a reach
The
around.
thing is, too, it's forbidden fruit. You notice the Anglo-Saxon, you know, the Church of England, the High Church of England people, they're allowed to do it every day and they're allowed to use contraception and they don't want to do it. Whereas the Catholics, because they're sneaking around, is it okay? Can we? They want to do it. That they end up doing it every day because they're, you know what I mean? You like to do things that you're not allowed to do. Does that make sense?
I think 3 times a week is a good number.
3 is good, but 5 is better.
Hold on, I've got my...
I'm just telling you, this is the meaning of life to happiness, guys. You tell me, Mark, how, as a gay man, because I embrace homosexual men, how many times a week do you think is acceptable?
I got to send this text. I'm going to mute you guys on my computer.
How many times a day do you think is acceptable, Mark? Let me put it that way.
That's a better question.
Yeah, I reckon it is twice a day.
I mean, as long as you got breath in your lungs.
Mark, we've
Blood
only
in your
got so
vein.
many. You know what? I've discovered I got 7,000 Fuchs left in my life.
Life is meant to be fun. You know, you've only got so many heartbeats
Just
left.
confirming, if they release a new steel sub reference.
Clyde, you forgot to mute yourself.
Archie, that's 19 years.
Yes.
You got 19 years left.
I'm first,
And that's 19
right?
years of it actually working.
Like, man,
Super chat.
Here we go. Ryan Woodman, $5. AC, the jingle jangly bracelet disturbs the love-making process. It's too much noise. Do you think rubber is better for love-making?
Rubber.
I got to tell you something, guys. I've never really spoken about this before, but I want to tell you, you know, when you buy second-hand watches, they have spirits attached to the previous owner. I got to tell you something, guys. You know my 6006?
Yes.
you know, you're supposed to
me tell you
wash
this
them when you
story.
get them.
Let me tell you this story. You can decide whether I'm bullshitting you or not. Let me tell you this. I had the relationship with you know who.
Mm-hmm.
I wore the 6006 in service delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this.
They're saying a new Kermit 41 millimeter.
I took it off.
will be released.
Put
September
it in
1st.
the bank safe, and put on a 5127. My relationship ended that day. And the funny thing is, the 5127, because I got the
Sorry,
extract from the
that's
archives,
thanks.
it was sold, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was sold 5 years to the day from the first date with my Japanese wife.
Wow. Hold
You know,
on.
my
blood just ran cold.
Sorry, guys. I just remembered something. I was actually talking with AD, and we're talking about that. And he said, "Well, yeah." So hypothetically, if I came up to you and said, if they release a new Rolex sub date in steel, if I'm the first person to ask, I'm the first. He's like, "Yeah, totally. Technically, I guess you're the first." So they released a new one in steel. I was thinking about that. Hey, wait a minute. So I'm wondering, yeah. I think he said it on text. So
That's amazing. I got to tell you, Clive. You know what? Seriously.
Yep.
I couldn't actually think of a better watch. 41 mil Submariner. I want to get one.
Well, that means you're buying retail.
yep. Woody,
I don't
woody.
think I could
What?
get one at retail.
Why
you
not?
know?
There must be an AD in Australia who loves his pontiff.
And
Yeah, I've already
first,
used that favor up to pay for my barista.
first you got to sell one of those Pateks.
Hey, Mark, which AD in Australia loves you again?
Me? I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
do the pontiff.
Is that right? No, I mean it's
Yeah.
Archie. Archie's the man. Archie's the man, Clyde.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I've had different sexual feelings when I've worn secondhand watches. You know, I bought this watch from a widow whose husband died on the golf course.
Mhm.
I had a craving to play golf.
Did your short game improve?
When I bought my 5107, let me tell you this. I belonged to a Emirates or a Emirates, or what's the other Middle Eastern airline? What's the other airline? It's not Emirates. What's the other one? Qatar Airlines. I had a craving for anal sex.
Bagnanza, $20.
Here we go! Gun gluten, $20. $20?
$20.
Arch, keep the world time. The pointer date. Sell the rest for a Lange, bluesy, and date just 41.
That works.
You know, Archie, I think there's something to that because,
That works.
well, yeah, you know, because Doc BBC, he got that, Super Ocean Heritage from you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He didn't want to go to work for at least 2 weeks.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, if I put the 6006 on, do you reckon that other relationship would come to life again or not? I'm
Is
too
that the
scared
one?
to put it on.
Is that the one that attracts all the women?
Well, it had that relationship with the other woman.
Well, okay. Oh, you mean the
The
you're
mad
all
psycho one who screams for a week.
I still have PTSD from that.
I don't know. Archie.
I
Go
can't believe
ahead
you
and
made.
put it on and let's see what happens.
Can't believe you made me call her. I'm still bitter.
You couldn't believe how angry she was. Could
She
you ever
was
seen her?
so
No,
mad.
okay. So I would ask you guys that. Guys, if you knew you were going to be the first person to get dibs on it, would you that based upon
Hey man, you should grab it, man. Seriously, Clivers, I tell you what, grab it. I would love to get one.
Grab
I
it by
tell
the
you
wiener,
what-
Clyde. Grab it by the wiener. I wonder if, Archie, I've put in for the gold bluesy 40 millimeter, the gold
Do you
Submariner.
Do you
What if-
think
what if
I
it's the
should
last
throw
one?
packaging away? I want to ask you. I'm having trouble decluttering my life.
Yeah,
Can I
throw
ask you
away
a few-
all the catalogs.
Okay,
Okay,
let me tell you what I got.
Archie.
I got this. Look at this. I'll tell you what I got. I
Throw
got
away the
this. Look at
boxes.
this.
Throw away the watch
The
boxes.
boxes. This here is from a
Make yourself-
camera I bought about 5 years ago. I
Right.
think the camera's been since lost.
Throw
Should
it
I
away.
throw this box
Throw it
away?
away. Throw it away.
You think?
No, I think you should keep it because this.
No, I think you should keep it. I think you should keep it temporarily. Cut off your horn and use the box to bury the horn. In the
No, what I
backyard.
think
You know,
is
I
if you
could-
keep
I
enough
could
of this
need
stuff,
the driver for it, but can I keep the driver
the
for it?
place is
No,
gonna
you can
sponsor-
find the driver online.
You do realize if you keep opening all those boxes, you'll probably come across a carpet beetle nest.
The place is going to burn down.
Throw
Throw away the watch boxes. Throw away the catalogs.
away
every-
the catalogs?
If
What do
there's
you mean?
anything, the watch
I
catalogs.
could need this box again. Don't you think it looks prestigious when I invite a girl over and I've got all brand name boxes stored in the corner?
Yeah. Meantime,
No.
you got.
This is
You got
Logitech. Logitech. I didn't go generic check. I went Logitech, sweetie.
really? You
I
have
think
sheets thumbtacked to the walls instead of curtains.
I think it sends the wrong message if you invite a lady home and she sees a
Camera,
webcam
right.
box.
Sees your wife. That it's a wrong message.
Well fisted, Clyde.
Well fisted, Clivey. Well fisted.
I love you, man.
I
Super
know.
Love
chats
you
have
long
dried up.
time.
I know,
I
mother.
got old software on budgeting, financial advisor. I've never used it. Do you think I should use it? Financial advisor.
Nah.
Put it on Gumtree and sell it for $5.
You probably
you go.
probably charged it. It's for like Windows 7.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know you
man.
do. I know you do, Mark. That's why you're my mother and my pontiff.
You know,
Man,
James
that's-
James Khan is asking, have you installed the Thailand butt gun yet? Or are you still wasting money on toilet paper?
No, I haven't yet. I got to get the plumber in. I can't afford it at the
Plumber.
moment.
You could do it yourself in
Plumber,
10 minutes.
plumber.
Why don't we do it live on camera and I'll just walk you through it?
Do I need this software? Do I really need?
No,
budgeting
you don't.
software?
Your father's an accountant. Just ask him what to beg.
Super
Nan-
chat.
His father doesn't return his calls anymore. I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, you do, Clyde.
Chat.
Here you
Super
are.
chat.
Jab, $5. Financial advisor. Do you think I need that sort of shit? Financial.
No.
Archie gets
advisor.
his money for nothing and his chicks for free.
Kicks for free, baby.
Archie,
Money.
you've become a millionaire without that crap, so just throw it away.
You reckon it's crap?
Well, an
Yeah.
Australian millionaire,
Yeah.
but still.
We don't reckon we know it's crap. Throw it away.
Financial advisor.
If
Fine.
the person, if the person who created the software was so fantastic, why is he still working?
Clyde, are you pissing again, Clyde?
What?
Oh, Clyde. Clyde, you got a pretty good stream for a man your age. Well done.
I'm sorry, what?
Talking about your live stream.
Good one.
I prefer to think of it as social commentary on this channel.
I'm gonna throw the budgeting software
It's
away.
garbage. Throw it away.
Okay? It's garbage.
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 I'm throwing
you have
it
enough-
away.
Do you have enough room in your yard to have a fire?
He doesn't have room in that studio to take one step.
He burnt the
In front
credit
of
cards.
another.
Remember when you burned the credit cards on the Barbie?
How about this here? How about this? How about this? This is a USB serial port. Would that come in handy? What?
No.
It's a USB serial port. I might need that one day.
Yeah,
Deprecated
you might need that.
technology.
You might need that if you're
What?
transported back to 1999.
Deprecated technology, Arch.
You think I don't need that or what?
Like if like, do you need a PS2 converter to USB? No, you don't.
Unless you're going to buy a
What about-
20-year-old computer, you're fine.
Archie, when
Exactly.
that thing was still relevant, you were still producing decent content. That's how fucking old it is.
He was in employment, mate.
Oh yeah.
He was an IT professional.
Yeah.
Have you restarted it?
So you
Is
don't
it
think I
plugged
need
in?
that? A
No.
USB serial port?
No.
No.
I don't know. You think I
Nair,
should?
Nair.
You think I should keep these 5 1/4 floppy disks?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh boy.
I got 3.5-inch ones. Can I put them together?
Sure.
Why?
It's nice,
Why
to,
does?
it's nice to see that you're wearing a new shirt.
Why doesn't?
Or-
So's.
Herman So's.
Why doesn't it surprise me that the Pontiff is 3.5 inches?
That's a pretty good one, Mark.
Haven't seen you on the Archie Luxury LGBT list. lately.
3.5 inches. I've been there. I've been posting.
All right.
What about? Got some other stuff here. I don't know if I need it or not. You know.
I had to come off that WhatsApp group because my
Why?
daughter picked up the phone and opened my photos up, and any photo that I look at on my phone, it automatically saves it to my phone.
I know. I don't know how that works.
Okay,
do you?
Archie. Okay, sorry.
It was pure pornography.
Okay. Watch this. You can basically go into settings and have it not save it to your camera roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You can also do this thing called a passcode, or set it to where. Wait a minute. Do you have like Dr. BBC's old phone or something like that?
iPhone 3.
No. What it is every morning my daughter watches Peppa Pig on my
Peppa
phone.
Pig. I love Peppa Pig.
Yeah,
Peppa
well, every
Pig.
morning.
Peppa.
Every morning she watches it on my iPhone, and
Now take a drink of coffee and balance it out.
Coffee's gone.
Is that really coffee? It looks like it was strained out of a diaper.
What should I do about this? I got a. Do I need a switch?
No.
A modem switch. What do you think
No.
of a switch?
Modem. Oh god.
A switch. No.
Basically,
It's like-
take everything that's on the floor of your studio and
Yeah.
throw it away.
Archie,
Antiques Roadshow for the
Everything.
IT world.
You know, I've got shopping bags when they used to give this shit out.
you
Oh,
were
yeah,
present
yeah.
for 2020, weren't you? Or even 2000.
Wait, how did you get the new carpet installed with all that shit on the floor?
I haven't got new carpet here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Doc. I can't let you on because...
Oh, just kick someone off.
It's okay, Archie.
He's on.
Oh.
He's on.
Me.
ABC fella.
Me. Oh, fuck.
Is
Hey, Doc.
ABC coming back on?
I can tell how many.
Because
I
I'm
can tell
not
how many
paying for
people
it
were
now.
on. I did.
My credit
Doc, how
card
are you?
bounced. Okay, I haven't got the unlimited one anymore.
Gentlemen,
That's why
how
it
are
says
you?
powered
Who
by
dropped out?
StreamYard. ABC dropped out. Sorry,
God,
man.
why couldn't it have
Archie.
been Mark?
Archie, if ABC comes back in the backstage, let me know and I'll drop out because I'll get
Or-
off to bed.
Or I
We
could
love
drop.
you. We love you, man. We don't want you to go.
Or I could drop off. I'm just saying. Anything for the team. I'm a team player.
Nair.
Doc, nice Super Ocean heritage you posted in the Cardinals chat.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It is beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Now, Doc, you're telling me that right after you got it, you didn't want to go to work for like 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Felt lazy.
Yes.
Shiftless.
Ooh.
Mention
What
the
was it? I'm
women's.
trying to- Oh, Doc, that is beautiful, man. That was mine.
Brings back memories, huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
you
love
really.
the shark mesh.
Yeah, you really screwed up selling that.
Smash.
That
You
was
know, I
beautiful.
really love the white dial one. You know, I had a white dial one before this. That's the one I
Yeah.
really missed the most.
Hmm.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
I think
listened
the
to
black-
you idiots! I listened to you idiots!
I think the black dial with the aluminum bezel is the best one. I really do. I think the white dial doesn't have the same balance.
Now, Archie,
Yeah.
in our defense, who's the bigger idiot?
Probably me for listening to you guys. That's what it is. I got influenced by you. I thought you people were giving me good advice, but it wasn't. to
We were
me.
giving you valuable channel content because you had seller's remorse, and then we left. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just so you know, the people who are not into the hobby as deep as we are, they respect the Super Ocean as a luxury watch, and they want to know where I got it, et cetera, et cetera.
Weren't you saying that you got lots of comments from the ladies on that watch?
Yep.
Oh, the ladies, ladies almost
Love
universally like it. Yeah, they think
Anybody
it's the
Like
most
Doc, but
expensive
maybe
watch I
it's
own.
Doc they like. Maybe they don't like me. It's Doc that they really like. That's what I think it is.
Well, you did
Anybody
charm,
Archie, let's be honest. You wear your heart on, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and you wear your heart on your sleeve, and your testicles on your forehead.
you did charm Doc's sister.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you played your cards right, you could inherit literally 2 manual wind. No, wait, you'd have to survive him to. No, there's no way.
I mean, like Doc's a vegan. He's like, he's healthy.
Yep.
Well, I'm vegetarian. I'm
you run-
not vegan.
And he runs like 20 miles in like
Close.
103-degree
Close.
heat.
Close enough.
He's damn near an Apache.
Don't you need the protein, Doc? Sorry to sort of harp on about it, but don't you really need the
Protein in everything. There's protein in vegetation and protein in grains. Protein in
Okay.
everything that you eat.
Now, Archie, have you ever seen gorillas?
Yeah, they're pretty big. They're vegetarians. They
I
might.
was on a dating site. I think I saw
Super
a few.
chat.
I saw a few gorillas. Stuart D, $2. 30,000 for a used gold Daytona or 23 for a new Daytona. Depends which model.
Yeah.
Well,
What you talking?
So it's like,
I'd probably go for the gold one, man. I reckon the gold Daytonas are really beautiful. What do you think?
Now, what do you think would be better, a gold Daytona or a gold Submariner?
They're
Neither.
both pretty cool. They're both very cool.
No, if you had to choose,
You know the difference is the Gold Submariner tells time.
Oh, they're both pretty cool, man.
You can time things on the Submariner, and you can tell the time.
but it also has a date on it. Does he really have a need for a date?
I like the Daytona, and I saw a gold Daytona in the wild once, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. But for my money, I would take the Submariner. I think it's more practical and more oomph.
And it's got a rotatable bezel.
Yeah, it's got a fidget spinner, an 18-karat gold fidget spinner.
Yep.
I don't think I could wear a modern Daytona, and I agree with Mark. You just can't even read the time.
Think of it as a Rolex bracelet that tells time if you squint at it a lot.
Well, you pay gold money for a gold watch, not gold money for a steel watch.
Ooh,
I see.
Gold money. Wow, that's amazing. I got to tell you, man. You know what I reckon the best Daytona is a white gold on a leather strap. That is the most sexiest looking Daytona I've ever seen.
More so than the Maserati blue dial one?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I would say yes. I reckon it is. It's just
I don't know if we
man.
mentioned it, but you really screwed up when you got rid of that watch.
And was even better when you asked Dave to get it back.
Yeah.
And then Paul Thorpe comes up and says, "This is going to be definitely one of the five most collectible Rolexes on planet Earth." It's like he was waiting. He was waiting for you to sell that before you released that video.
Well, he was waiting for me to make that video.
Super chat.
Stuart D. Gold is 25% under retail versus double. Go for gold, man. Seriously.
Gold
it's
is
a
not
no-brainer.
25. Gold is not 25% under retail.
Maybe used.
That's exaggerated. Not even.
Okay.
We'll say two-tones tend to be under. I don't know if it's 25%.
No, Doc, they popped. Everything changed in the last 90 days. And two-tone, like bluesies, popped from 11,000 to 14, 15.
So you're saying gold has become the new Rolex steel standard?
I'm saying the last 3 months things went weird. Prices should be dropping and they're rising.
Correct.
I wonder about vintage, because vintage two-tone, you could get those pretty easy.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. Good point.
I've got an idea.
Fair point.
Here's what you can do, Archie. You can blow yourself up.
Yep.
No, sorry. Okay. You can blow yourself up, and then you could point, and then people could super chat you to throw something away and take it to the garbage.
Big Nanza.
I have trouble. You know this? I have trouble throwing things away. You know this, don't you?
Stuart says use gold.
Stuart D. Used gold is 30,000. I got to tell you, man. I think gold is special. It's just so much better than steel. Why would you even contemplate going for?
You don't think gold you don't think gold is just so garish and obvious?
What about white gold?
Yeah, but yeah.
Ooh, white gold subs. White gold sub. Ooh.
I'd rather go white gold. I'd rather go white gold.
Stealth wealth.
Yeah, but I mean, this Daytona in white gold's got the racing dial. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
But I like your gold sub that you had. Your full gold sub. I thought that was gorgeous. Black dial.
Yeah.
Was it black dial?
Are we just sticking the knife in tonight? Just going across all of Archie's, all the watches?
No.
I'm just saying I really liked that piece, and it's on my list of things to get if I fall into some money.
Super chat.
Stainless super steel, $5. Just purchased a 2018 blue Tudor Black Bay 41 box papers as my everyday for 35 Aussie. Good purchase or not? Yep, that's the money. The blue is the most desired. I think it's a great watch. 35 Aussie, that's what? 2.8 US. Good buying.
Not bad.
Super chat.
How could you not enjoy that, man?
Super chat.
And here we go. We got Stuart D. I went $2. I went for gold, but interesting proposition. Go for gold, man. Seriously, gold is amazing. You're in a different league.
Super chat.
Joe's money, $5. Space Dweller sold at Christie's last month for $135,000. Worth it. Ever seen one in person? That was actually a version of the Explorer 1. You know that? The 1016. It's kind of like that. That's
the
all.
answer. The answer to that's got to be yes. If someone's paid it.
But aesthetically, I like the Explorer.
Yeah, you know, like that 1016. Wasn't that 1016 he had like a great watch?
That's the greatest watch, the most collectible watch you ever made. Yeah, I totally get it, man. I was stupid. I was young and silly, you know. Have you
High
not
dome
done-
crystal. That's gorgeous. High dome crystal.
Have you ever done silly things, guys?
Yeah.
Tell me. You know?
Yeah, we've all done things we regret.
Me too. Then I got my pants on and got the heck out of there.
Do you think there's ever going to be a day, Arch, when you look back on the days of the 6 identical Pateks with, because obviously you're going to sell them at some point. Do you think you look back on with
You know
regret?
what? I look back on my collections and I think, what sort of idiot was I to sell these things? You know, I've had a number of collections.
Let's be honest.
Uh-oh.
Frank and honest.
Frank and honest. Can I be honest? Can I be honest with you? Can I be frank and honest with you? Where are you buying next, Archie? Where are you buying? Okay.
I didn't bring my Franken
When you
thumb.
look back at your collection, are there watches you missed because you missed the watch, or is it just like, God, if I waited, I could have got so much more money for it?
No, the money doesn't really come into it. It's more to do with the fact that I had such beautiful things, and I was an idiot. You know, that's the thing, Clive.
Well, do you
I
think?
did stupid things because
we're
I
not-
didn't have the support of a good team behind me. You guys white-anted my decisions. That's what happened.
So we talked you into selling the 1016.
You white-anted the Super Ocean. You white-anted the Daytona. You white-anted my Monaco. That's a regret. I love that Monaco. Salida movement. Salida movement.
Shitter.
Excuse me. Who's the one who invented the term shitter? Who is the inventor of the term shitter? You know what? You made your bed. Now you have to lie in it, and it's empty of watches.
I was supposed to have known you were selling that Monaco because I was going to buy that one and wave it also.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have gone to work for a whole month.
It's all gone
Mr. C.
$1. It's all gone pear shaped.
Here we go, Mr. C. $1, Mr. C. Thank you. I gotta tell you, man, I look back at my collections and I had some amazing stuff.
Oh, wait. I just gotta... Oh, here we go.
I'll show you a collection. I'll show you.
You had a Polar Explorer. You had a gold sub. You had a bluesy.
And you know what? I didn't have to go into huge debt and sell everything off.
And remember, your gold piece was your get the fike out of my way.
Look at this collection.
I'm just going to say, have you got some pictures of your old collection? Yeah, bring them up.
Yeah, let's have a look at this here.
You're saying it like your collection is ceased. It's still, it can be modified.
Look at this. If you want to be a Rolex fanboy, what do you think of this?
Steel Stunner.
All white metals. Look at that. I had the 5107, the Reverso. Look at that. Explorer 2, no date sub. They were both tritium dial. A 16234 and a Monte Carlo. How was that for a collection?
I forget that you had a no date sub pre-ceramic. Gorgeous.
Yep. Two line 2, Doc.
Gorgeous.
Were you happier then than you are now?
I didn't have 90,000 in credit card debt then, you know.
The only thing I'd swap out with that is I'd get rid of the Tudor and put a Speedmaster in there. But other than that, I think
I had that before. Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, that was when I was going really Rolex crazy. Okay, so you can see that one, right?
Yeah.
That was a nice balanced collection. Beautiful. Look, you had a diver, you had a GMT, you had a chronograph,
and you had a
casual
Tudor
dress watch, a formal dress watch, and a bike off watch.
And you know, I can tell the difference between each watch.
That was a beautiful collection.
Yeah, they don't all look the same.
And let me tell you another collection I had that really was amazing. This was a beautiful collection, right? This was really, in my opinion, okay, it has a little bit of a, okay, let's call this one up, okay? Let's call this up. You're not talking about regrets. Let me bring this one up for you guys.
Oh, there's a screen full of regret for you.
This one here. What do you think of that? do you think of that, guys?
Nice.
Look at that. And that AP became 20,000 now. AP, Patek, JLC, Moonwatch. I had the Explorer 2 and my diver was the beater. Look at this. A steel fish. Breitling steel fish.
Scheitling.
So this is circa one brand, one watch.
This is circa Archie 5.
Except for it's 6.
Yeah.
And
It's 6.
yeah, this is one brand per watch. Yes, it is. It is too. Look at that.
Oxley
What do you think of
State
that?
Math.
All
Oxley
white
State
metals.
Math.
All white metals. A mix of white and black dials. There's automatic and manual wind. There's automatics and manual wind.
When we're done live streaming, I'll read a text or two if you guys don't mind.
About what?
Nothing.
Moby Dick he's reading.
Oh, yeah.
Anything exciting is what he's trying to say.
Woohoo.
I got to be honest with you, man. I really let things slip. You know that? I let them slide, okay?
Now, what did
I
you
made
let slip and slide?
I
By the way,
I made
you know
some
that-
stupid decisions. I got myself into huge debt for what? I never could understand what was wrong with me. I was never happy as a person.
5 identical Pateks. That's what it
I
was
was
for.
never happy, okay? I could never be happy in my own life. I was missing something, okay?
The
and let
6th
me just-
identical Patek.
Let me say this to you guys. I don't know what was wrong, you know? I don't. What about this collection here? Do you want me to show you another collection?
Sure.
Medically,
Yeah.
there might have been a virus responsible.
Yep, keep them
this,
coming.
This is when I had 8 pieces in the men's section, okay?
Super chat.
Super chat. Super chats. Super chats.
Archie,
Here we go,
Archie.
man. We got Stuart D. How fast until the sleeper new Rolex is discovered? Hey,
Oh,
man,
by-
I think it's coming very soon, man. It's coming very, very soon. Look at this.
By the way,
Da-da-da-da.
Archie,
What do you think of that?
I just want to say, even though Mother left and theoretically broke the mud connection, I'm feeling in a good mood, so I will stay on with you.
Where's he gone? He's
He
off.
He had to run.
Look
he's-
at this.
yeah.
What do
He
you
had-
think of this collection here? 8-piece men's. Look at that. So I had AP, 2 APs, 2
Right.
APs, a Patek and a VC, GMT, no diver. I had
And a moon
Speedy.
watch. Yep.
What do you think of that? And I even had, listen to this, I had a quartz Cartier there. That's a Panther.
Can you bring up when you had the gold sub? What did you have in the collection when you had the gold sub?
Oh, I can. Yeah, I'll find that. But what do you think of this collection here? That's a quartz, 2 quartzes. That AP Royal Oak was quartz. That's the 2-tone one.
Right.
I had the Holy Trinity.
Huh.
Look at that collection.
But quartz.
No, I had a full set. That row there, those 3, Vacheron, Patek, and the AP. They were all manual wine. They were all mechanical. Plus, I had. That was a great collection. Not a lot of money, you know. Not a lot of money. And let me bring up another collection photo for you. You guys seem to enjoy. Look at this collection
Yeah, the good old
here.
days.
The Archie 5. Da-da, in the background with some ladies I had. Look at that. Weren't they good watches or not?
I think your
2
last
Pateks.
one watch per brand collection was fantastic. Your last one before you went all Rolex, then all Patek.
See, I love the
Yeah,
Breguet. I love the Breguet.
Me too.
That had the Breguet.
Love the Breguet.
I gotta tell
It
you.
had the Ingy, it had the Breguet, it had the Explorer 2, it
I had the
had...
Monaco. I had the Zenith. I had some amazing
And you were pumping
stuff.
out the content then when you
And
had
you
the
know
one
what
watch per
destroyed
brand.
the whole thing was when I bought the Hydronaut.
Yep.
I broke the rules of engagement, and that destroyed the truth. That's what happened, man.
I do like that Breguet. That's To me, that one's the best one in that collection, the Breguet. I like that.
I got to tell you guys, it's amazing. You know, we can really look back on our lives and we look at mistakes that we've done, and it's I don't know what to say. What can you say when things go bad in your life, you know?
Usually, the only thing you really can say is, I fucked up.
I like to blame other people for my shortcomings.
God, well, that's human. That's human nature. And Minotaurs may share it as well.
Yeah, that's what I kind of think. I like to blame other people for my shortcomings, you know.
Well, maybe she didn't. Maybe the ladyboy didn't fluff you up enough.
But I got to tell you,
Mm.
seriously, guys.
Oh, also, did you hear the Black Panther died from the movie? The actor that played him?
No.
Yep.
Apparently had cancer for 4 years, so was filming during all that time.
Well, the fucker was skinny.
Life is too short to be unhappy, you know that?
It is.
Right.
You got to do things that make you happy, okay? What makes you happy?
There is a definite lack of mojo since you've got all 6 Pateks.
Exactly.
And went to the Archie Luxury corporate channel. But then again, we could be saying that just to screw with you to get you to get rid of the Pateks. See, this is the dangerous thing. So even if we're giving you advice, your step, oh God, they're starting on me again.
You don't have to get rid of all the Pateks.
I got to tell you, you know when I was happiest is probably when, you know what I reckon the best collection in recent time was?
The Archie 5?
No, forget that. I had a lot of debt. That wasn't really fun. If you look at how I financed it, it wasn't so cool, Clive, okay? You won't even buy an apartment. You have no idea how much
Super chat.
Everybody's got a price. And my punter, $2. Everybody's got a price. He's right. You know that? He's really right there. It's
So when were you happy? What collection were you the happiest with?
I actually reckon it's a bit of a hybrid.
Kind of like human and bovine, that kind of hybrid, or what do you mean by hybrid?
You know, hybrid. You know hybrids, don't you? Like your cars. You know those cars?
Right.
Super chat.
Let me just tell you, I reckon I'd be happy with a 2-piece combo meal deal. You know this? Super chat, MJT. Here we go. Stuart D. Showcase vintage Rolex cost $2,500 plus 2 service. Depends on what model, man. What model are you talking about?
Yeah, if it's a date just, even Rolex still has plenty of those parts. But if you're talking about
like a 8171 moon phase, that could be a little bit difficult. MJT, $5. Thoughts on the Sky Dweller with rubber? Ooh, no. I don't think that's a good way to go. That's not a combo I would partake here. Let me show you something I reckon could be the perfect 2-piece combo meal deal hunger buster. What do you think of those 2 pieces? That is it. That's all you need, guys.
Yep.
You got a dress watch, and you got a...
It's not the same broken up, so you need to get rid of the world time now.
I got to tell you, man, those were 2 very sexy watches, you know?
Yep. Or just buy the Daytona.
I was an idiot. You know that, guys? I had mental problems you would not even understand, okay? I have no idea what was wrong in my brain. You know, my brain wasn't working too well.
The only thing missing from that photo would be a black steel Submariner.
Yeah. Or...
I gotta tell you, man, I was dumb, okay? I did all the dumb things. You know this? Dumb things, that's what I did. Wasn't clever.
Well, Archie, it's not really your fault, for reasons I can't really enumerate right now.
Super
MJT, $5. I agree. Sky Dweller with rubber is terrible, but it is coming.
Rubber.
My God, I hope not. Rubber!
Yep.
I love rubber, but not on the Sky Dweller, man. That's sacrilege. You can't do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't accept that. Would you? honestly believe that or not? Is that true?
No.
It can't be true, man. That can't happen, man. That's just... I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I've got many regrets in my life. I did all the dumb things. You know this? Wristwatches, nothing's ever made me happy. You know that?
Okay, I'm going to ask you a very, very easy yet difficult question.
Sure.
What do you want?
What do I want?
Yes.
Can
I don't
show
think
you?
I don't think it's 6 Pateks.
It's actually 7 of the bastards.
Oh, God.
I tell you what would make me very happy. Do you know
8.
what would make me happy?
8 Pateks.
I'll show you what would make me very happy, okay? Let's just show you this to you guys.
Is it a
Look at
girl
this
big
photo.
boot? Okay, take the super chat off so we could, so we can read the...
Ta-da-ta-da. Look at that. World time, you only need one. How many Pateks do you really need? Reverso.
Oh, bluesy.
4. Look at that. 2-tone Daytona, 2-tone Bluesy, a Milgauss, and an Explorer 2.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I would say that would be
Some
Look at
perfect.
dress pieces, nice wine, nice cognac. Even got a white, got some cuff. Look, this whole deal would be amazing.
It would.
That is superb.
You don't need
You
anything
know, and
else.
I sold it. I had that and I sold it. I wasn't happy.
Yeah, but hold on, Arch. Hold on, right? What's the value in that photograph there compared to the value of what you've got in your collection now?
No, is that your, and that's your... Oh, yeah, I could tell by the pins.
Stuart D, $2. Archie, sick day date, presidential, and call it a life.
If
I
you
gotta
work
tell
out,
ya.
you've got 100,000, you said, in Pateks right now. How much is there in that? How much is there in that photograph in value?
What currency do you want?
Well,
Well,
whatever-
real
whatever-
currency, American dollars.
Now, is that your collection? Yeah, yes, it'd have to be with the pins, yeah. So,
Well,
what's that? Okay, let's go through the collection real quick.
okay, so I can tell you quickly. Okay, I got the 5. I got the world time. That's about 35,000 Aussie.
Who's
I
got the
got
calculator? Who's got the calculator?
I'm doing it now. I got the annual calendar. It's about 30 Aussie. I have got the 5196, 23,000 Aussie. I've got the 6006, 34,000 Aussie. I got a 5127, which with the buckle, 27.5. Plus I've got one 23.5. Okay, so 173. Hey Google, convert 173,000 Australian dollars into American dollars.
About 130, 140, isn't it?
Hey Google, convert 173,000 Australian dollars into American dollars.
American.
173,000 Australian dollars equals 127,457 United States dollars and 75 cents.
Okay.
And that's
127
about 100 grand
in real money.
quid.
Yeah.
It's 100 quid. So what value is there in that photograph there?
Well,
There's probably
Well, it's
cash left
it's not
over.
as,
Yeah,
not the
there's probably
same. It's
cash
not as
in
much,
store.
right?
No,
But
no,
So-
not as much.
So
but
with
it
the
doesn't
change,
matter. It's not about the money. Do you understand? Because I've got some, it's not about the money. Life's not always about the money. It's happiness. Do you understand?
with the change, buy a sports car.
Yes.
With the change, I could pay a few bills off.
There you go.
I just think
My
that's a
credit
sexy
card's
collection.
maxed. I got a credit card. One credit, it's maxed. Everything's maxed in my life. I'm a disaster. I can't handle money. You know this.
Have you just thrown away that investment software?
Sage accounting.
Oh, man, you really screwed up when you got rid of that.
I don't know what to say, man. What can you do in life? Life is for living. You know that.
Yeah, but when you had this collection, you were churning and burning with the content.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's that one in the upper right? Of course, I see the reverse of the Costa Polar Explorer.
The
No
Ladies
Goss.
Cartier.
Is that a Cartier crash up in the upper right-hand side?
No, it's a Benoit. That's before the crash. It's a pre-crash crash.
Gotcha. Benoit, isn't that like a French donut or something?
Yeah, French bathtub. I gotta be completely honest with you. I don't know if I've really found happiness ever since I've left. I don't know if I'll ever find happiness again. You know that?
I do have a solution.
What's that?
If you sell off the entire collection, you keep one watch.
Okay, can I show you happiness? Can I show you happiness? Real happiness?
Yep.
Can I show you? I think this might have been absolutely pretty damn good.
Yep.
Okay, so it had a diver.
Mm-hmm.
It had a chronograph, 2 chronographs, a GMT, and it had a couple of Pateks and a Reverso. And it was amazing. Can I show you the biggest regret of my life?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you. This was Utopian Blitz. What do you think, guys?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Steel
You don't need
Sports.
anything else. Yep. You don't need anything else.
Look at that collection. I had the Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted the Bluesy for 20 years.
Yep. The
I
El
had
Primo.
a Zenith El Primo, which was a beautiful, beautiful chronograph. I had the Explorer 2 Polar. I was famous for this watch.
Exactly.
I had 2 Pateks. Look at that. I had a dress Patek. I had a World Time, and I also had a beautiful 5296.
And the JJ LeCoute.
And a J. That's it. What more do you need? 1, 2, 5. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That's it. 7. 6 in the box and 1 in
on
the
the
wrist.
wrist.
That's it.
Man, that was perfect. I had diver, I had a GMT, I had a chronograph, I had dress watches, steel dress, gold dress, white gold. I had it all.
Done and dusted. You didn't need anything else.
I was never happy. Do you understand?
And you also had the Zenith.
The Zenith, probably the greatest automatic chronograph of all time. And I had the best one on rubber. It was on rubber in this photo. That's rubber.
Rubber.
But you see, at this point, what was this, about 5, 6 years ago?
No.
No,
not
this is
that
only
long
a year
ago.
or 2 ago. It wasn't long at all.
Just over a year ago, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't that long at all, man. This was, I can tell you exactly, that was in June 19.
Yeah, it's a year, just over a year ago.
3 Rolex, 2 Patek, 1 Zenith, and 1 JLC. Yeah,
That was bloody perfect.
Yep.
But then
They're all
you
in nice condition as well.
Mm-hmm.
then you let the rodent get into your head.
Yep.
Yep.
You had to outdo the rodent.
So okay, so is your Zenith the equivalent of a fuck it, I don't care watch?
The Zenith was just, has a high beat chronograph. That's an enthusiast watch. That's for a watch someone who knows watches. I was an idiot to sell that. No idea why I did. Something was wrong with my brain, I can tell you that, okay?
Add a Speedmaster and it's perfect.
Well, he had the Speedmaster and the Ingi.
Look,
With
look,
that
you could have-
collection.
okay, you could add a Speedy, and that would be it. Or maybe a first Omega in space.
Why'd you sell the Bluesy? You
The
wanted that
Bluesy-
for
and
so
I had
long.
that girl who asked me, hello,
All right,
where
I'll
you
go.
going? Handsome man, where you go? Huh? You talking to me, sweetie? Hey, Pa, hey, where you go? I was an idiot, you know this?
The Pigeon English is back.
Yep.
Absolute idiot, you know this? I have no idea why I did that, you know? I don't know what went wrong. Can you tell me that? What did I do
That's an amazing
wrong?
collection right there.
Well, you know what?
You let the rodent in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
Basically.
happy, you know that? I wasn't getting sex every day, but it was probably 3 or 4 times a week. It's more than enough. What more do you need? I'm an overweight late 40s guy. How much do you want? Was never happy. Never happy. Wasn't content.
But when
Needed more.
you had this collection, you had mojo. You were knocking out content. You had mojo. There was the Archie explodes. There was everything going on.
And what did you guys say? You bunch of nasty snakes! You said, the Daytona, it's a service style. It's a service style. It's a service style. What did you guys say, man?
Well, to be honest, we figure you never listen to us anyway.
You know, you guys talked me out of it. You just used and abused me. That's all that happened.
In my defense, I only actually came on the live streams about 3 months ago.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man. There was some bad people in the crowd. You know that?
Actually, he was the mastermind of it all. Yeah, he looks docile and stupid when you talk to him, but he's actually a criminal mastermind. He's actually nefarious.
I mean,
don't
back
know what to say, man.
when you had this collection, you were hopping on jet planes and going to bangers and singers and
the world was a
honkers.
different place, man.
Yeah. You met Terry Stern wearing an Explorer 2.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the Explorer 2, man.
Yep. Oh, there. Yeah.
Archie, you need
Don't
to get it
forget the
back.
shorts. He was wearing the shorts as well.
Yep.
Sell
I don't
3
know
pack.
what to
Yep.
say. It all
Sell it-
went bad.
Okay,
you
Archie,
know
look.
that?
It's never too late.
It's reversible.
That's true.
That's the point. All of this can be reversed.
It can. The only real difficult one to get
Except-
is
the
the
only one that
Maserati
can't be-
Blue Dial.
Well, the only one that can't be reversed is technically the reverso.
Ba-dum-bum.
No,
Sure.
because it has a script on the back.
The irony.
I still
to be
got
fair-
the Verso.
3 of those watches you've pretty much still got.
Right.
You've still got
Right.
the World Time. You've still got the Calatrava. You've still got the
Right.
JLC.
Yeah,
He doesn't have
Really?
that 5296. That 5296 is gone.
that's gone.
How's that going?
But I mean, a 5127
Yeah, look at the
equally
dial.
as
Right.
good,
It's the
isn't
same
it?
thing.
It's the same damn
Yeah.
thing. It's
Look at the dial on that Daytona, though.
Yeah.
So
That
you
was
need
an
to buy.
amazing watch.
So to buy those 4 watches, I mean, the only thing I'd question, personally, I'd get rid of the Zenith and I'd get an Amiga, but I'd get the Speedmaster.
But here's the thing, though. One of the things I noticed: if you're looking at like 4 watch decisions, and you ask 20 people, you're going to get 20 different answers.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is really what you think.
Right. But we can all agree that this collection here is better than what he has now.
That collection there is
Well, okay,
what.
I would. Okay, I could theoretically argue to be completely quit screwing around here. If Archie really loved the Calatrava, it could be like some people. Some people love Speedmasters, and they get every freaking
True.
one or back to. And
True.
if he's really a Calatrava fanatic, then God bless. Good luck. God bless.
Fair enough. But
It
he
could
sure
be-
doesn't sound happy.
Yeah, I don't know
Super
what to
chat.
say, guys. It's just
George and
Jace, $5. It's not just the same Pontiff without the polar
Yep.
and the man on the moon. He's right, George.
Yep.
You know, I have to admit, when you sold those two, it really surprised the hell out of me.
And me.
Well,
And
you know,
me.
never say never, man. I don't know what to say. I would like to go back to this.
I mean, no, okay. Now, how do you feel about the Zenith versus the man?
Look at this. It's got some sub-collections in itself. Look at the Rolex component.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two-tone bluesy, two-tone Daytona, and an Explorer 2. Those 3 Rolexes
Super
are
chat.
killer.
Super chat.
Tank Williams, the third, $2. Now he's listening to you guys again. And then look at this. I've had the Patek, the high-end Haute Horology. I had 2 Pateks, a JLC, and a Zenith.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a steel collection. Look at the steel component. I had the Zenith, the JLC, and the Explorer. That's a little sub-collection in itself.
Okay, Archie.
I had blue dials. I had white dials. I had everything you could think of.
But if
And
you look
now-
at if you look at Rolex collection, you've got your diver, you've got your GMT, you've got your chronograph.
Yeah, but don't you think really Rolex? I mean, so okay. So, what would you keep? Current collection, probably. I would guess the World Time.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess the Anal Colander. Maybe 1 Calatrava, like the 5127.
I think the 5196 is nice.
That's a great watch.
Well, yeah. That's personal preference, though. I like the manual wind being the 5196, but let's face it, is the entry level, and I kind of like the 5127 personally, but a Calatrava and the Reverso.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you sell off 3 other Calatravas. Now, Archie, would you get would you go back to the Man on the Moon, or would you go back to the Zenith?
I got to tell you, that's a very tough question, man, because they're both amazing. I reckon the Zenith is probably better. You know that?
Would you get the Open Heart again, or would you just get the classic 3 tricolor?
I'd get whatever's a good deal. I'm
There you go.
always about the money.
Oh, thank
That's
God.
what I am. I'm a complete.
I was wondering when Archie.
It's never changed. Okay,
But it's soft. It's soft, and the Man on the Moon is not soft.
Well, it is. It's different types of soft. One is like
One is oversaturated, and one is just soft.
One is soft, and the other is just one is soft, and the other one's just outright flaccid.
I got to tell you, man, I've made a lot of dumb choices in my life. You know that?
We all have.
The women with big breasts. I picked the women with big breasts and who were nymphomaniacs in the marketing phase. I was an idiot. I thought that was real. Okay. I thought that would last forever. Is it real? I don't think so. It's fake, man.
What, the titties or the marketing phase?
It's just not real. They're not honest. It's not honest. Do you understand that?
So the titties are fake?
Everything's fake with these people. They're terrible.
Didn't you tell us one time you were in, I forget what showroom you were in, and some absolutely drop-dead, beautiful, gorgeous Japanese saleswoman was fawning all over the El Primero?
Yeah, it's a great watch, that.
Yeah. Okay. But, and here's the tough part. And again, if you like the El Primero because you intrinsically like the El Primero, if you value and discounts and everything else, that should be a component of it. Don't get me wrong. Don't go out and spend money you don't need to spend. But I don't think that should be your primary consideration getting the watch. And God knows, screw me, I've made that mistake a few times myself.
You've made mistakes, Clive.
Oh yeah, totally.
We all have.
Yeah.
It's on the other hand, the only real liberation you have is just to basically dust yourself up, dust yourself off, and say it was totally Archie's fault. I mean, I'm sorry, or basically say, well, I'll try not to do that again.
Yeah.
I see.
And I've got multiple degrees, but sometimes my learning curve can be a flat line.
How many degrees have you got?
I just have 2, but that's still.
What's your degrees you've got?
Well, I've got a Bachelor of Arts in History, and then I've got a Juris Doctor.
You're a doctor?
A Doctor of Jurisprudence.
You're Dr. Clive?
Of laws, yeah.
I'm a lawyer. A
You're
doctor.
not a master's.
No. I got 3 chevrons on my sleeve, bitch.
Wow. I didn't realize you're that smart.
Well, yeah, but with your defense, that's only because I kept coming on here, so I understand that.
Wow, that's amazing. I love
Clyde,
it.
how many Submariners have you got?
None.
None. Okay.
None?
Yeah. No.
You don't have one?
How many have you had?
There's been a few.
What time do you guys have to go to bed?
I can-
Okay.
I can help you with that, Clive. If you ever want a Submariner, you've got something I want.
Okay.
Could be a deal
Right.
opening
83.21 for sub. Yeah, let me just sign right the fuck up for that one.
Oh, and cash, obviously.
Okay, well now, okay. But, well, I might be having one here in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
They're calling it the Shrek.
We'll collect the Clive if he gets one first.
Yeah, I'd give him
Absolutely.
kudos for that.
Hey, now you're a horn star. Get your sorry. Anyway, yeah, and I'll be honest. There's things about the like the 5513. I was watching ID Guy for like 4 hours before.
He's only got one watch. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
I think that gives him a good perspective, though. If you only have one watch, you can have a general perspective on every watch.
Right. Well, he's also got that Smith, which technically counts, I guess. But
How can you only have one watch and be an expert? I don't understand that.
If you've had watches in the past, I think that can.
I don't think. I think he's talking about purely on an aesthetical point of view, though.
I mean, how can you have just one watch,
Archie,
man? That's
but I know-
nothing. You can't have a
Archie-
channel with one watch, can you?
But Archie, I know
Seriously.
people who are experts on nuclear weapons, and I know for a goddamn fact that they don't have any nuclear weapons.
Well, they wouldn't admit it to you if they did, would they? That'd be pretty
no, but
damn
you'd be able-
stupid, wouldn't it?
You'd be able to like peek over the fence into their backyard, and if you see the giant hole covered in concrete, then you'd be able to figure it out.
Lead. Oh, 6-inch lead container.
I don't know what to say, man.
Okay. What?
Something you said, Showcase, earlier today. You said modern Rolex doesn't have charm, and I think there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Oh, in the video I did earlier.
Yeah, and I think they've got a lot of cachet. People really want that, but there's nothing that really jumps out at me and says, hey, buy me. You know what I mean?
5 years ago, I wanted every modern Rolex. The Submariner, the GMTs, and today I've got the Date Submariner ceramic. I've got the Batman, and both of them do nothing for me.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, and this is okay. The only modern Rolex sports models. Oh, Super Chat.
Mr. C.
Super chat, Mr. C, $1.
Okay.
The only Rolex that I own, which I enjoy wearing, is the 16750 GMT Master, and that's the Pepsi. That's the only one I'm interested in wearing. The Batman and the Submariner, they just stay in the safe.
Now, of the current Rolex collection, though, the only thing that really captures my attention is there's another one.
Super chat.
Super chat, Stuart D, $2. Clyde, do you have a Lucky Trail watch?
Trial.
Trial watch.
You realize it's spelled differently, right?
No, I went to
Oxley
Oxley State High.
Super chat.
No, I ain't.
Louis the 15, 50 Mexican dollars. Not sure the currency. IWC Pilot versus a Zenith Primero. Oh, I go for the Zenith. The IWC is just
the
a
Zenith.
7750 piece. It looks good, but it's garbage, man.
Okay, but
Garbage!
also,
Garbage!
Didn't you like your engineer? Your
That was nice.
And here's what I kind of liked about you liking it is the fact that you went in and you studied everything and you basically said, this one is the cool one. This is the one to have. And here's why. Because at that point, IWC was trying to go head to head with Rolex, and they were literally putting a lot more care and craftsmanship and throwing a lot more money into their watches than they were into then afterwards they gave up and started doing Solitas and ETAs and everything else. But it's the fact that you appreciated that watch for what it was for reasons that wasn't really apparent to anyone else. I call that a smarty pants watch.
I see. Very clever. I got to tell you, I just thought the Zenith itself, if Rolex decided on Zenith, it must be damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they modified it. They modified the hell out of everything.
Yeah, they slowed it down.
Yep.
Exactly.
Slowed it down, Julie Brown. But
I got to tell you, man, the Zenith is beautiful. The only problem is, you know what Zenith's biggest weakness is? They have so many ugly models.
Yep.
The rainbow flyback. Do you remember the rainbow flyback? Ooh, horrible.
Oh my God! Use that horrid one I got like a few years back. They'll probably bury me with that damn thing. It's like from like 08 or 09 before they threw out that president on his ass. The classic Aero Fusion or whatever. It's like a Zenith. Had a date with a U-blow in the back of a car.
And the worst thing is, man, the Zeniths, they had, the triple date, triple, all these damn things they added onto it. The reason they're not getting sales is because they're damn ugly.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, if you go back to their roots, look at this. I must admit, some of the new models they've released are gorgeous. That open heart is beautiful. Just the tradition,
That Zenith that I got, on the other hand, it can go as deep as a Submariner.
Well, there you go, hey?
Yeah,
how could you not love that?
It's effing hideous, but it's practical. And like I said, so it looks like a bastard U-blow.
Yes. I understand where you're coming from, but you got to be honest, Clive. You can't always get what you want in life. You know that?
Yep.
You got to understand, life is full of letdowns.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
What was a Rolling Stones song, I think?
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can find a way to get what you need.
Exactly.
That's exactly
Super chat,
man. That's exactly it. Here we go. Dangling Yang, $2. Lane Bryant has ugly models. Who's Lane Bryant?
I think it's a ladyboy in South Florida. Super chat.
Super chat.
We got Louis the 50 Mexican, 40mm Polar versus 4. I tell you honestly,
42.
if I was getting one now, I'd go 42 because it's got the improved bracelet.
Yep.
You've also got orange.
Better movement.
I reckon the 24-hour hand looks better in orange. The movement doesn't really matter. It's basically the same. 3186, 3185. Who cares?
And I actually think either way, either color, just get the one you freaking want or the one you find the best deal.
It doesn't. I always bought the one that was cheaper.
Yeah.
Right.
All these idiots gone from Polar now. I only went for Polar because it was cheap.
Right. The dog of the range.
Exactly, man. That's it.
I'd go 40 mil, personally.
Well,
yeah.
But I wouldn't say no to a 42 if somebody said, "Here, there's a 42. Do you want it?" I'd say, "Hell yeah," and I'd wear it.
And then they lure you into the dark alley, and then anyway, and then Mark would sorry. The only current Rolex sports models I really like are the Explorers. I like the Explorer and the Explorer 2.
Yep.
And here's why. They're not glammed up.
Nope.
Every other Rolex range, they keep having to justify those price increases every year or two, so they get a little fancier every year. Whether it's the GMTs getting the polished center links, or the the super
You know what I don't understand is a 24-hour
Mathematics,
watch. It's
history,
hard
economics.
enough. It's hard enough to read 24-hour without a rotating damn bezel. You know how hard it is to actually rotate the bezel and work. It's ridiculous.
Well, and here's the thing. I understand everything about the. I appreciate the durability of the ceramic bezels. I think they're too damn shiny. I think they're too glitzy.
Yeah, I agree.
And the PCLs, Clyde, the PCLs.
Well, and even the Batgirl. The Batgirl, I did not like the Batgirl because of for the same reason I love my Datejust.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the same Jubilee bracelet. And when you look at the Datejust 41, you know that your brain tells you that the bezel is white gold, and the case and the bracelet are Rolex or Rolex steel, but your eyes are having none of it. It looks like it's all made out of the same material. And
Super chat.
Okay.
I got to tell you there, it's very important there. These super chats keep me going, guys. Louis the 15th, $50, 50 Mexican. Since you are a fan of the first Omega in space, is it a new release?
Convert 50 pesos to US dollars.
Hey Google, convert MX $50 into Australian dollars.
Blue shirt, just quickly, does the 42mm Explorer have glide lock?
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
No. Only the subs have that.
Okay.
It has the flip lock.
What has the flip lock?
The Explorer 2, the new Explorer 2.
Yeah.
The 5mm extension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
In a lot of ways.
No. Nope.
But besides the Explorer and the Explorer 2, the thing that really appeals to me is the OP39, because you could argue, being casual watches, they're less glitzy than the actual quote unquote. You notice they don't say sports anymore; they say professional.
Right.
And I look at those white dial OP39s. I'm thinking, dang, that's a heck of a nice little piece for the money, if you could ever get your hands on it.
Right. I was going to add, if you could ever find one.
But do you think Rolex are making watches? And I don't mean quality-wise, because obviously that's a no-brainer. But I made a video earlier on today, and what ABC was referring to is a video I did earlier about modern Rolex has zero charm. It has zero. Yes, it's the better watch. Yes, it's mechanically, and it's all superior and all the rest of it and all that crap. But if you look at a Rolex, take a Submariner 5513 from the 70s or 80s. That is a stunning work of art. That has character. It's just a beautiful watch. You compare that to a modern Submariner, and there's no comparison in aesthetics.
Well, yeah, because I think it's the same thing I'm saying. Because to me, it's too glitzy.
Yep.
It's too glammed up. I don't like the Super Case, but I love the maxi dials.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the Kermit. That Kermit, if it wasn't for the damned chintzy ass
is that good or bad?
lock or clasp on it, would have been perfect.
I mean, if you look at a 1675 compared to a Batman or the new Pepsi, I'd take a 1675 all day with that kind of pink fuchsia.
And
bezel.
that's
ceramic has a lot of charm. I mean, nobody can argue that.
Right.
But you're going to put up with, bracelets that have a lot to be desired.
Jingly
jangly.
Well, it's amazing though how long Rolex got away with that shit.
Exactly.
They were literally doing it until 2000 on watches that cost $10,000, and literally on
It's you see, it's what I'm up against today. So, like, I've got my GMT Batman, but I've also got the GMT Pepsi on Jubilee from 1988, and I would much if I was to pick either watch up 10 times, I'd wear the Pepsi eight of the 10 times. The
I hear you. I hear you.
And like I said, and people say, how can oh, tutor means you can't afford Rolex. It's like, excuse me, bitch.
Mm.
But I like the Black Bay 58. Yeah, okay. Admittedly, I'm still not wild about the snowflake hands. I just, it was like dating garbage fire. If she had a mole in her lip, I wouldn't be exactly looking at her face. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the mole is like the snowflake hand. Well, she didn't. I don't know. I don't think she had a mole. I couldn't swear to it either way. I don't think so. But the point still stands.
I admire the pre-ceramic, and there are certain models like a pre-ceramic bluesy from the late 90s, early noughties. I would jump at that. But in the same regard, if I was able to acquire a modern Pepsi at retail, I would jump on that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Mm. What
But
about
you see,
a modern? Same thing though. I think they're too glitzy. They're too glammed up.
Yeah, see, I like them.
The trouble is, I'm kind of halfway in between. I mean, I like the aesthetics. I like the looks. But now when I go back and look, if I every once in a while I run across like a pre-ceramic sub-date, and I look down and I see these teeny tiny little freaking hands and these teeny tiny indices and all that wasted space on the watch. And I'm thinking, geez.
but that's why the video that I did today, Clive, was about vintage, modern, or reissues, and this is why I love reissues, because you're getting all the vintage charm.
Hey Archie, super chat.
He's
gone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's totally left us.
So
unreal.
I was actually I was really feeling empathy for him for a little bit.
Yeah, you were really good, Clyde. I tip my hat to you.
Maybe he's realized just how much he's cocked up or something. But, I think there is a way back.
Okay. What 3 Rolexes would you get for flicking 3 of those identical Pateks? Good question.
Bluesy. Definitely get the bluesy back.
Oh, see, that's so damn subjective. I mean, I think you'd have to get the Polar Explorer.
Yep. And I still say the bluesy. I mean, that's just me. And then
I'd say 2-liner. I'd say 2-line Submariner for him.
No, he's already got a World Time. He's already got plenty of gold watches. Boy, that's a toughie.
It is.
Sky Dweller?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe Sky Dweller.
I don't know any YouTuber that actually has a Sky Dweller apart from Mark.
No, I don't think so.
None that I know of.
Even though it's an amazing watch.
Okay, guys. So if you want to ask us questions for free, just do at whatever our usernames are, and we will answer them.
Yep.
Has he actually left the stream?
I wouldn't be surprised. Archie!
Yeah, no, he's off.
As in off? As in completely gone?
I mean, I don't know. He certainly doesn't have his headphones on.
Okay. Now, I think we should meet fuckery with counterfuckery. Now, I think what good counterfuckery would be in this instance?
And just say fuck.
I'm still here.
There you are.
Yeah, I'll be back.
No, wait. There's a super chat.
You got a super chat.
Super chat. Louis the 15th, Mexican dollars. What 3 Rolex would you like for flicking 3 of the identical Pateks? Back in one moment. Hello. Just hang on there. Hey, I tell you what.
Oh, he's silenced.
Damn, he muted himself. Damn.
Okay. So. Okay.
Maybe a how. The Explorer
Oh.
2 Polar, a bluesy. What about a Date 840?
Mm. 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 Mm.
It's the same name as my profile. I'm a YouTube celebrity, and I've got I'm a millionaire YouTube celebrity. That's what I do. I talk about luxury goods.
I'm just gonna
This
shut
is
the
how I
fuck
make
up.
my
Brian
living,
Goldberg
you
on the
know.
phone.
I'm just telling you. I'm doing a live stream. You know,
more
I
like a
do the
live-
streams because
Is it more
that's
of a
how I
live
make the
stream or
money.
like?
See, so look. I tell you what. No, that's okay. Yeah. Just I tell you what. Give me about 15 minutes. I'll come back to you. But well, that's what I do.
There is somebody on the other end of the phone. I can hear him
Yeah.
talking.
Well, I'm an
Sounds
expert
like
in
a
luxury
lady.
goods. You know, Rolex, Patek Philippe, Louis Vuitton luggage. I am the expert. I am the world expert on this stuff.
this is
I've had a
good.
billionaire who's flown me to give him advice. I've got, because I get money from Google Ads. I do paid review. I do a bit of e-begging. I'm quite famous. E-begging. I've also got a racehorse.
Well, this is
named
obviously
after me.
someone
He's
who
technically an
I've had a
e-biggie.
racehorse.
it's no
That's a lady. It is, isn't
yeah,
it?
and
No.
it's not someone from Asia because
Well, I
there's
don't
no
know, but
pigeon
I'm just
English.
telling you, I am extremely
You've got to love him.
Archie Luxury. Yeah,
Seems that
I'm-
student who wanted to.
yeah, I'm the guru. That's correct. I'm
dramatise
referred
some
to
of
as
his
the
work.
pontiff. The pontiff. Well, but the thing is, there. See,
Ex-pontiff.
I'm quite. Let me just wrap up
E-begging,
this show because
gotta
I'm getting
love it.
some money coming in. This is how I make my money. See, I'm.
I like that one
But
from
I'll
Max
come back to
Carter.
you.
Is Arch ordering seafood
Give me
pizza?
15 minutes, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to know what's in it for me too, because you haven't actually sent me a picture of you. I mean,
Okay.
Aha! I see. I
Okay.
see.
Knew it.
Send her a horn pick.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Okay. That sounds good. 15 minutes.
It's
by the
9
way.
a.m. Ladyboy appointment trying
Okay.
to.
Let's ask him and let's see what he tells
Hmm.
us as to what went on.
Jesus Christ. I tell you what, guys. You know something?
Who was that?
Guys? Oh,
Who was
my
that on the
Who's
phone?
There's you know, there's some real weirdos out in this world.
No.
No.
I'll tell you honestly, man, there's some weirdos. Okay, so I was a little bit bored with the show, man, so I was doing a little bit of online dating. Man, there are some weird women out there, man. You know what I mean? Desperate and I don't know what to say, man.
Archie, you procreated 4 times. We know there's weird women out there.
Super chat.
Super
I mean,
chat.
seriously, man. Okay, Louis the 15th. What 3 Rolexes would get for flicking those? Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. You know what I'd get? Panda, Hulk, and a Pepsi. There you go.
Okay, that's not what
Really?
we said, but
No, here's what we said. Okay, super chat.
Here we go. Dang Ling Yang Wang. $2. Tell her that you can shear scrotums together.
Isn't it amazing when he speaks to a lady on the phone that a little bit more spunk comes into his life?
Hey, man, it's all weird stuff, man. I got to be totally honest with you, man. I got to be honest with you, man. It is very, very tricky.
Well, technically, he only
know?
gets more fun coming into his life if he meets a ladyboy.
I got to be totally honest with you. You know, seriously,
Does
there are
Spunk do
some
something different
really
over there?
weird people. There are some really weird people in this world. You know this, don't you?
we
Well,
do.
they're all in the chat.
Yeah.
They've just sat for an hour and 38 minutes of this, so they're all in the chat.
There are some really weird people, and I got to be totally honest with you, man. I am really grateful. I'm really grateful.
Yes.
I got to be honest with you. I'm really grateful that you guys steered me the wrong way for most of my collecting life.
You're welcome.
You know, I mean, the biggest regrets I had is selling the Breitling, the white-faced one, that was beautiful.
Yeah, but you were like getting him like hot dinners. Oh wait,
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. I have a wife and 6 girlfriends. I'm weird.
I will
Very.
search the web for that. Just
And what was that?
Yeah. $2. I have a wife and 6 girlfriends. That's what it was. Okay. I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, I gotta be honest with you. You've
Frank
gotta
and
be
honest.
so careful what you get there. This COVID world is nuts. It's
To be fair-
gone crazy.
To be fair, you've actually had some decent value because this panel has given you watch advice over the time. I mean, we'll blame Clyde for all your shortcomings, but so this panel is responsible for this. It's what you do for people for a living.
It is. And have you ever tried to explain to someone on a dating site that you're referred to as the pontiff?
No.
No.
That's a hard one to explain. I am the pontiff.
Right.
Well, here's the.
And I
E-begging.
gotta be honest with you. E-begging,
That's a hard
they
one.
don't understand. What's e-begging? How do you make money from... Yeah.
Well, do you have any high-heeled shoes?
Well, they've got to be 36
6
and
and a half.
Says.
Right.
Exactly.
And a size, what was it, 34C?
12C.
12C.
No. What's your preference on cuck sizes?
I gotta tell you, seriously, I really do regret a lot of the luxury goods that I've had and gone. This collection here.
Look
would
at
have been
that
perfect.
collection. Look at that
Look,
collection.
You had old vintage Rolex, 2 vintage Rolex, a modern new bracelet. You had everything covered. What more could you really want?
Nope.
Yeah, you really fucked up on that one.
And I
When
think
you
that's enough. That's all you need? What else?
That's all you need.
That's actually a
Maybe-
little bit of excess, really, because when you think
tell
about
you what.
you've got 2 chronographs.
If you wanted to, you could add a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage just as a bit of a novelty. What do you reckon?
Yeah, why not?
You
Uh,
know,
No harm.
Now you're already going. See, you're already screwing with it.
This is
kind of
perfect
what
just
you
the way
had.
it is.
See,
You
it's
had
like,
this
it's
of nearly 18 months ago.
it's like you're having your fantasy about you're dating a supermodel, and by the end of your fantasy, you're wanting to fuck around on her.
You do know what's happened here. You've had this collection. Since you've sold this collection, you've had carpet beetles, you've had women with garlic breath, you've had
Hairloss.
obsessions with feet.
Hair loss.
It's all
COVID.
gone down. It's all gone downhill since the 6 Pateks.
You've got hair loss.
yeah, I gotta tell you, man.
Horn growth.
Seriously, I think it could be
2 Pateks
something
is more
weird
than
there.
enough.
Super chat.
Here
Super
we
chat.
go. Louis the 15th, $100 mech. Super Ocean versus a Navi timer.
Two different genres.
So do you want a
look,
milkshake or
that's
do you
I
want
want to go
a
Super
burger?
Ocean Heritage. The standard Super Ocean is like a toy. I wouldn't go there.
That's like comparing apples and kumquats.
Right.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you guys. Seriously, I think I've done a lot of dumb things. You know what I did here is, okay, so basically...
Let's be honest. You've done a lot of dumb things just
Look
right
at this.
here.
Okay, so basically what happened is, that Bluesy and the Zenith,
Super
that
chat.
became the
Super
annual
chat.
calendar.
Super chat.
Dang,
Super chat.
dang, Ling Yang, $2. I once had a fantasy to own a midget slave. Okay, so let's look at what happened here.
You do have some weird people on here.
Yeah, I must admit. So see those two there, the Bluesy and the Zenith, that became
Right.
the annual calendar.
Right. And the
The Daytona became the
Right.
5127,
Yep.
and the Explorer became the 5196. None of them added anything to the collection. Okay, none of them added anything to the collection. To be
right. You were
honest
just
with
trying to outdo the rodent.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. Are you having a show on after this, Cliveys?
No, it's too late, but I'll probably.
Okay.
I might read some text here when I'm done. after
Okay,
you sign
guys,
off.
I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm going to be cleaning my room, cleaning the room. So you reckon that
Archie,
USB serial cable?
Do another live stream cleaning your room and hold, yeah. And people will super chat you to throw things away, or people will give you advice.
I've got some cardboard boxes that I thought should I keep them or throw them away?
Save it for the live stream and let people super chat you.
I don't know. It's too embarrassing. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. 30 minutes with Archie Luxury.
Later, fellas.